really fucking awesome thing. It's called an FC clone, and it's basically a clone of a NES, so Nintendo Entertainment System. So I'm going to talk about it in detail because it's really worth knowing about. Okay, so first question is, why make a NES clone? What's the point? I wouldn't want a clone of a Sega Mega Drive. I wouldn't want a clone of a PlayStation. No fucking point. The original does the job just fine. Don't fix it if it's not broken. However, when it comes to NESs, that's the fucking point. Most of them are broken. In the, you know, as I'm sure a lot of you know, if you give a shit, it's got a design fault. You know, you can't slide the game in because the connectors don't work, or you know, as a result, you'll play it and it will suddenly fuzz up or just decide to turn itself off. And it's a complete ball ache. You know, you've got like these fantastic games that you can't get the best out of because, you know, you'll get so far on the game and it will just blank out. So it's frustrating. And I've picked up about like 5, maybe, you know, give or take NESs from boot sales, junkyard, stuff like that. And I've attempted to mend them, yeah. You know, I've got some and they're just about in okay condition to play with. Some are in awful condition, so I've took them apart. I've made like, you know, I've disabled the lockout chip, which is the thing that results in them resetting themselves, yeah, during the middle of a game. And I thought, oh great, if I go on eBay and get a 72 pin connector, that's awesome, because then I can, you know, replace the thing that the game connects into, and apparently it will read it better. You know, I've seen clips on YouTube about how to do that. But I thought, oh god, it's a ball ache. I'm not technically skilled in that respect at all. Okay, so then I thought, okay, I'll try emulators online. Great. And you can, you know, they play the ROMs of the game in a very respectable way. You know, good sound, good music, can't fault it. However, I do not really like playing computer games, and that's on account of the fact that I don't know, I just can't control it using the keyboard. It's useless, it's stupefying. Again, great game, but great games are just fucked up by bad controls, okay? And there's so many great NES games out there that I think this is an investment. If you want to play your NES games, it's really worth getting, and I'm going to talk a bit more about that in detail later. Okay, so I bought this game off eBay. You saw the crap on my side table there. It's called Roller Games. So I thought I'll get that to test it out. It's not a game I've got before. I chose it because I thought, oh, it's made by Konami, that's good, and they've never made a shit game, if you discount any sort of golf simulations. And don't say Castlevania 2 yet, because I don't give a shit what people say. I still think that's a fucking classic. Some people worship Zelda. Good for them. That's not... Oh, it's alright. I just think it's a bit overrated. But the point is, there's shitloads of good NES games, and I want to play them. So what you want to know is seeing this thing in action, I guess. Now, it's a bit tricky. I've got to do this with... I've got 2 hands and lots of shit to do, yeah? So, right, as you can see, you've got your on-off button. I should add that it's called an what is this thing called? An FC clone, that's it. So Famicom clone, okay, but we here in England know it as a NES. Now it's got like a TV AV out thing, so you can play this thing from the TV. I'm not really going to attempt to do that. I don't think it's going to be enjoyable because of the controls and the TV and stretching loads of wires and things. And I think this is quite charming in how, you know, it's going to be like playing a Game Gear, but it's not a Game Gear, it's a NES, because you've got your colour screen and your controls. Now I have seen reviews on YouTube where people have gone, oh, you know, the reset button's next to the A button and then, but I don't care. If you know, anyone who knows about the NES will know that it's bloody hard to get one that works. So anything that I can sit down and play a NES game of without it fuzzing up or buggering up, I'm more than fucking interested, yeah? So what I'm going to do now is I need to put the camera down while I put the game in. So as you can see, you've got your 72-bit pin connector there. I ordered this from Australia because, you know, I want to play PAL version games, and I could have ordered it from America, from eBay, for a bit less. But I wanted to get this because I know it's going to do PAL games, and, you know, that's wicked for me. So it literally is like a NES. So give me a fucking moment, right? And I'm just going to put a game in. Cool. Right, okay, so I'm back. So as you can see, I've put this NES game in here, and check it out in terms of proportion. You've got like a whacking great NES game and a game system. So yeah, let's do this. Check that out. Where's my zoom? Hang on. A NES game in handheld, and a NES game, you know, no flashing lights, no glitches, no balls up. I am playing a NES game on a game system that works, and I hope this works for a long time, because, you know, these games are like 20 to 30 odd years old now, and the fact that I can play a NES game, holy shit, tell me to get a life and all that jazz. But I think this is one of the best game systems ever made, I really do. Right, so let's press start, because I'm sure you all want to know what it sounds like. The volume button, I should add, a little bit quirky, is just on the lower corner here. So I'm going to press start. So you got your classic Konami sound effects there. Look at the picture quality. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about this. I paid, it was in dollars, so I paid about 30 quid for this, and the postage was it's about 15, so talk about mathematical whatever. I don't care if this cost 100 quid, I think this is fucking amazing. I love NES games. To think that I can sit down and play Castlevania, you know, Totally Rad, Bionic Commando, Mega Man, DuckTales, oh my god, and like Turtles without this ballsing up. You know, I'm never gonna leave the house again. This is fucking awesome. The controls, you know, I'll be honest with you, this game system's quite light, and I did think, oh crikey, is the D-pad gonna be a bit wonky, because that can happen with, you know, like your cheap knockoff type things sometimes, but I don't know how cheap this is to make, but I don't care, it does the job. Now, I'll be honest with you, I bought this game off eBay as a tester, so I can't really compare it to what it actually looks like on an actual NES system, because as I say, I'm not actually that familiar with this game. I'm sure will be, it looks very fun. But graphically, I mean, I think some of the colours might be different, because I've seen like clips on YouTube of this, and I think the guy's meant to be blue when he's a bit green looking, but I don't care. I'm playing a NES game. I'm playing a NES game with no glitches, you know. The sound, I'm very impressed. It does sound like, obviously it's not being blasted out from a TV, so it, you know, it's kind of like if you were to beatbox into a cereal box, you know, it just sounds a little bit muffled, but fuck that, this is amazing. As you can see, it's made by, is it called Hyperkin? I don't know. It's not a famous company. I don't know how commercially successful these are. I mean, to give you a bit of background, I opened the instruction manual and it says stuff like, do not use in bath, you make sad time, you know, stuff like that, like really broken Japanese. Told me how to put the batteries in, you know, piece of piss, I think. Is it 2? Yeah, no, this takes 3 double... Is it? No, 3 AAA batteries, excuse me. As you can see, the controls, the reset button's there, the A and the B button's there, select and start, the totally opposite ends of the game system, but it works. You might find it problematic if you want to hold the B button to make Super Mario run and then press the A to make him jump, but swings and roundabouts, really. It's not like I can't play Super Mario on about a million other game systems yet. It's not like they've not re-released it at least 20 times on the Wii and all that jazz. So yeah, this is fantastic. I will actually consider investing in another one, because it's just like, if this lasts me another 10-20 years, I can keep playing NES games until I'm fucking really old. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. No lines, no glitches, no fuzzes. I'm sure if I left a NES to demo for this long, we'd have at least had a fuzz or a blip or a reset in itself. No such thing here. Look at that. As I say, this is a Konami game. I've yet to use the classic up, up, down, down, side, 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 A, B, A, B, select, start code to get to the other levels. I don't know if it's compatible with this game, but shitting hell, seriously, if anybody's a fan of the NES, you can't afford not to own one of these. The fact that it's portable is awesome as well. I don't feel strongly about whether it's on the telly or portable. Obviously the original NES was on the telly, but you know, this is cool. I've recently invested in another NES clone. It's called the Blaze, and it connects to the telly, so a review will be coming up shortly. Look at that. Look at the quality. Oh, I've got to stop masturbating over this, but you get the idea anyway, people. It's fucking brilliant, and I urge you to get one. That's made my fucking week. That's made my year. Oh my god. I'm going now. Ask me any questions. I can't get enough of this. Seriously. Yo, enjoy your gaming. Peace out.